Previously. X-Rated, the X-Men animated review show.
Who's up for dessert?
Welcome to X-Rated, the X-Men animated review show, or, as I'm sure some of you call us, dessert.
What do you want with me?
Sit back, relax, enjoy the sweetness, Come back again for another time. But who am I?
I'm your servant, your slave. You just tell me what I have to be to win your love.
I'm also your host, Marskelly.
Martin Scully?
Marskelly?
Martin Scully. It sounds awful close to Martin Scully.
No, screw that
farmer
guy.
bro guy. That,
no, screw that guy. The guy who bought that Wu-Tang album.
He is the guy that bought the Wu-Tang album.
Yeah. I think he just wanted to be known as something else. But I was all those things before I had this. Oh, he's going to gauntlet me. Going to gauntlet for gauntlet? Let's go.
I don't see mine's plugged in. Why is it lighting up?
Well, I guess I have the advantage then.
There we go.
Oh, no. All right. We'll call it a stalemate for now.
I'm just gonna.
But who is that going
inside
gauntlet for gauntlet with me?
Blowing away over there.
But my co-host,
Strong, decisive, fearless.
Mastermind and Magneto. That's true. All those things.
I am some of those things.
Which ones?
God, I don't know. I don't know if many
decisive,
of those things.
Are you feeling decisive?
That's right. Indecisive. I can't decide if I'm indecisive or not. Or decisive or not. It's really bright. Why am I so bright?
Yeah, what's up with your lights?
You calm the fuck down. I just said I was bright. I need you to back me up with my own shit.
I was supporting you.
Maybe that's what it is. No, that's not what it is.
Welcome, everybody, to X-Rated, the X-Men animated review show, X-Rated Evolution. And, of course, we are your hosts, Devin and Andre, and we are here to review X-Men Evolution, Season 3, Episode 7, The Toad, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The Witch and the Wardrobe.
Yeah, it's very good. It's exactly how they're supposed to be pronounced. You're very linguistic.
Enunciate. They say when you podcast, you should enunciate, which I never do. So I'm going to do that now. Written by Steve Granat and Sidney Clark, and directed by Gary Graham. Definitely part of the brain trust of the writers. Those two, they show up a lot. We should have one of them on the show and ask them about this brain trust, because they really did stick to like a handful of writers, like less than 10, it seems like.
Granat sounds awful close to Granada.
Everything sounds close to something to you tonight, doesn't it?
Hello, Fada. Here I am at Camp Granada.
Camp Granada.
Emergency say Camp Granada.
Camp Granada. Is that when they were at Camp Krusty?
No, it's
no, different one.
Yeah, there was Bart. Something on the answer machine message. He had to replace it, so he put a tape from like some campy thing they had, which was that. And I can't remember. It was something like Camp Granada Hits or something. But it might be a real song. Who knows? I don't. Do you? Viewers at home, write in. It's kids. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Granada.
It probably is.
Let's see if it is. Quick search. Alan Sherman.
Yeah.
Real song. Hello, mother. Hello, fella. A letter from camp. A novelty song recorded by Alan Sherman in 1963.
Wow. That was a dated reference even back in the late 80s, early 90s when it was dropped.
Definitely was the 90s.
Yeah.
Hello, mother.
Hello, mother. Hello, father.
Father. Here I am. Camp Grenada.
One kid got eaten by a
Back at
bear.
it. The toad, the witch, the toad, his wardrobe, and her monkey.
Yep. How did you feel about the wardrobe in this episode?
I mean, I think wardrobe is supposed to represent clothing, which is supposed to represent the switching of the image inducers. So I think it's pretty clever, title for this.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, ironically enough, I had a question about relating to this, a trivia tonight that I was hosting in Stewiak.
Fire it at me.
How many books are in the Chronicles of Narnia series?
Oh, wow. Isn't it 4?
Keep going.
Lots more. Yeah.
Not lots more.
8. No,
7.
just like 5 or 6?
7.
No, 7.
There's the.
They make 4 movies?
The movies are the movies usually only are based around the ones that involve the kids. The ones that don't normally have the kids going into Narnia, they didn't ever adapt it. Because there's The Magician's Apprentice. I'm gonna see if I can do this correctly. It was number 1. Then it was The Lion, the Witch, The Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe
Was 2, and then what was 3? Prince Caspian was 4. I feel like The Voyage of the Dawn Treader was 5. Yeah. I should go back and read them. I read them when I was a kid. I don't remember them that well. I mean, beyond the ones that are in the movies. Let's see. There was The Lion, the Witch, Magician's Nephew, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, The Horse and His Boy. I forgot about that one. Prince Caspian, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, The Silver Chair, and The Last Battle.
That's pretty funny. Instead of the boy and his horse, the horse and his boy. That's pretty funny.
The Silver Chair, of course, being where the band, I'm assuming the band Silver Chair got their name from. Do you have a favorite Silver Chair song?
No.
Not
I wasn't
even
really a fan.
What?
They had that one hit or whatever, I remember.
Israel's Son? What was that frog stomp? I am Israel's son, I am. Yeah, it's a great band. Song for the Ballroom? Yeah. There you go.
Never mind, jam. Let's fire it up because this was a pretty good episode. It has lots of Toad, which I always enjoy. What is going on with your screen there?
You're showing my whole screen. Stop screen. I just wanted to show the share screen.
Jeepers.
Window.
But if you're going to be a member of my team, you got to look a little more presentable.
You got to be more presentable, Andre.
I think you look pretty presentable. I don't know. I'm pretty stylish, sir. Generally,
yes, that's true. So much so you can have a whole party where people dress up as you in costume.
That is true. I mean, if anything, that's a benchmark of style. Anyway, the screen should be correct there now.
Okay. What kind of secrets did we see in that other screen? People are already scrolling back to see what they can get.
Who knows?
You're going to get so many scammer calls tomorrow.
You'll now find out the horrible secret that all I do is watch pornography off to the side when I'm on this show.
I had a feeling, but I didn't want to.
I can assure you it's not a sex thing.
Well, speaking of which, I
Purely
apologize ahead of time for playing this clip completely out of context.
Look, I'll come, okay?
Jesus. Calm down.
Sorry, everyone. All right, let's continue.
All right. Well, we get a very Italian score as we begin here, in which we see a gentleman, you get a good look of him here. See if we can get a picture of him. This gentleman here, who from the comics may recognize as Mastermind. Jason Wingard, it's true. And, everybody that he sees is being nice to him because he's playing with what they see using his powers, which we know. I mean, we come to find out in the episode that's what's going on, but we do learn as we go along. That's what he's doing. Until he is suddenly accosted by Magneto, as you see appearing over his shoulder. The latter appears to offer Mastermind a job, which he's kind of forced to agree to because what are his other options? Then we see we get our intro. And then we see back in Bayview in a taxi, Wanda watches a bridge catches fire and then notices the source, of course, is because it has like burning horses.
Pyro.
Yeah, that's like these burning horses sort of coming out of the flames, which is pretty cool looking.
He's putting on a show. There.
Yeah, using his pyrokinesis. Basically, he's just going to town.
Funny thing is about that, though, go back there, they're like, oh my God, like the oil tanker's going to blow. But I don't think it ever does. I think it.
Yeah, like it's always like that's why the stakes are never super high in the show. Like, it's never like the world's at stake, right? It's like
Just burns and fizzles out on an oil tanker, I guess.
he's just kind of making a scene, I guess, as general scenedom. Then we see Kurt with his girlfriend Amanda. He's trying to convince her to come meet his parents. Just stop saying I'm trying to break myself of that habit.
Just a great and lovely and supportive girlfriend, this Amanda Septon.
Yeah, she actually is really lovely character.
Far.
You think it's going to go south? I hope it doesn't. I hope it's.
Well, I don't know. There's like because there's potential with her character.
For the comic equivalent. So you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, not yet. Anyway.
Not that she goes evil necessarily, but like she has magical leanings and whatnots.
Well, I don't know if the show's ever going to get to that. I'll be impressed if it does, but.
Well, I might talk about that in X points.
Well, I guess the Wanda's power is still sort of border on the magical, I guess, but they're not really implying that in this show.
Yeah, I guess not so far.
So far, anyhow.
Except that she wears an ankh.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean
which denotes magical powers, because as we know, all
the magic
kids had magical powers.
That's true. Well, her and Death from Neil Gaiman, so Neil Gaiman's Death wore an ankh too. Could the Scarlet Witch be the embodiment of death in the Marvel Universe? You tell us.
I guess maybe the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We'll find out.
I wonder how that's going to shake down. I'm excited to see whatever that's going to be. It's going to be insane. So we. Oh,
he's not working anymore.
So you just hung up on the Hulk that saves the universe using the glove right now? Is that your deal? You got the glove. You got that Hulk toy ready. What is he? Fucking Iron Man? So when did the Hulk make Iron Man noises?
Smarter. I win.
What do you think? Well, I guess it's a side story. What do you think of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's representation of Hulk?
I mean, it's fine. People are always just like, oh, Smart Hulk sucks and all this stuff, but it's just like so many, if not like most of the like really well thought of Hulk runs are of some version of Smart Hulk, or like mostly Bruce Banner.
We had like a decent amount of films where he was Dumb Hulk before we got to Smart Hulk, although Smart Hulk certainly seems to be lingering.
People are just really, I think, people really croaking for like a World War Hulk rampage. People are like a proper Planet Hulk. Like people just want to see Hulk go crazy. I think
it would be cool.
Oh, I would watch like a World War Hulk like side plot in a movie or something. Like it doesn't need to even be a whole movie. Like Hulk could just be rampaging. I mean, I guess maybe because they can't make a Hulk movie still. I don't think. So
no, the rights thing is still up in the air.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that sucks. It'd be cool to see, some representation of that. But I know they're gonna have to do. That's why they keep doing Hulk stories in other movies because of the rights thing. But it would be cool to see more Hulky.
Like he's even showing up in this new Spider-Man movie. Like
and I wonder what that's going to be about. I guess like it'll be interesting to see what they do with all that since nobody remembers who he is, right? So like even his connection to the Avengers and all that would be forgotten, I'm assuming. So, that's all pretty interesting.
Yep. Like it even worked on Doctor Strange, who did the spell.
Mm-hmm. It's so wild to me that I guess you think about the history of Spider-Man stories. And I guess like movies, you gotta, because it's a movie, you need to bring something that's big to the table, like a big storyline or big story, because you only have the 2 hours. It's not like a TV show where you can kind of go through all kinds of different stories through the years. But there's so many great Spider-Man stories they've yet to do in a movie.
Many.
I would love to see the Alistair, the Spider Slayer story where him and Jameson are stuck together and they have to like run around and survive all of the Spider Slayer traps and stuff. Well, that's going on. That'd be such a great movie.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like
it would have been better in the Raimi universe because we had this established, story with Jonah and Peter. Peter's version of Spider-Man in that world. But I don't know.
Like a proper Hobgoblin story would be fun.
The Roderick
So many
King
villains.
stuff.
They've given us a lot of villains already, but like there's still so many Spider-Man villains.
Yeah, I like that Michael Mando. I think it's his name. Is coming back as Scorpion in the next one.
Scorpion. Yeah.
Wonder if it'll be closer to the version from that cartoon. He did have a scorpion tattoo in his neck.
Did he?
I actually kind of like the one from Into the Spider-Verse, the like super Hispanic one, which I guess he was closer to in the in that one
in the new cartoon too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
He is cool. All right, go back to my screen. So Amanda wants Kurt to meet her parents, but he expressed.
I like Scorpion in the old Spider-Man TAS too. Like he showed up
great.
a lot in that.
If they did the Jameson storyline where Jameson makes Scorpion, inadvertently. Same with the Spider Slayers, because in some other, I think the Human Fly too. There's like a bunch of villains that were kind of inadvertently created by Jameson. They're had a hand in it.
He's a menace.
It's true.
Get me pictures of Jameson.
Pictures of Jameson. That's a good picture of Jameson's a great band title.
Actually, it is. You're right.
So anyway, Amanda wants Kurt to meet her parents. She's worried about it. So she says she wants him to meet him as he is without the image inducer, but he says he's not ready for that yet. But then they get interrupted when they notice the fire with Jean.
He's fully induced.
That's true. They notice the fire. Then we see Jean and Scott notice the fire as well. And we see Pyro and Wanda get into a fight. Wanda gets the upper hand. Pyro gets dropped.
Pyro's out of his league there a little bit.
Yeah, Pyro, very much so. Pyro gets dropped into the lake.
Especially since he's up against Storm, who's just like an anti-Pyro, basically. Pyro is so.
Well, yeah, like literally,
Storm.
Just rain on you if your parents are fire or ice you. Kind of the end of it.
Yeah, sorry, Pyro. You were set up here,
Pyro.
Set up.
You're fucking done, Pyro. You're fucking done. So anyway, the fight kind of rallies on. The X-Men show up, make quick work of Pyro, and then Wanda sort of lets them in on what's going on. There you go.
Look at that Storm, though. Isn't she heroic?
Pretty heroic, I must say.
Yeah.
So basically, Wanda says that he was there to send her a message from her father. So she's angry and she leaves. Oh yeah, then she says she's angry. Obviously he's sending her a message, blah blah blah. And she says like all the avenues she has to track him down aren't working. This because they're all in hiding. This person, that person. It mentions Pietro, and Scott's like, Pietro's not hiding. He's back at the Brotherhood. Like
that was so funny.
And she's like, what? She didn't know that.
Like she didn't try there first or anything.
Yeah,
she's like looking everywhere for Pietro, and she just like didn't even try his house. Like where he lived for a long time.
Then of course you see Pietro is basically lording everyone over the fact that he's Magneto's connection to the house. And they can do stuff for him. He's got
it's a pretty funny scene.
Blob making him sandwiches that he's not making quite right. He's making him make them again.
Oh, I got that. Hold on. Did I get other things here? Here we go.
Blob, I said horseradish butter, lettuce, grilled onion on the side. Try to keep up, will ya? Huh?
Such a dick.
He's like horse on the side like when he's walking
away.
Yeah,
he walks away trying to remember and he's fucking it up again. It's not gonna be right. So we got Toad in the roof trying to fiddle to the antenna so that the show that he's watching will come through. We see Lance is fixing up his bike so that Pietro can use it for his date. Lance, of course, is getting pissed off with being, having to do the bidding of Quicksilver and starts, using his powers to show how angry he is. The rest of them also are angry and come down and say how much they don't want to be his errand boy anymore.
I find it interesting that they have like this place is a dive for sure. But they have like fresh radishes because he says he makes radish roses, and they've
that's right.
They've got horseradish. They've got all this. Their fridge is fully stocked.
Well, they are boys, teenage boys. Yeah. Not as focused on hygiene as they should be.
It's true. All teenage boys have fresh radishes and horseradish.
I do like when he's like, like when Blob comes in and gets mad. He's like, "You didn't even notice the radish roses I made for you." Like he's.
But all he brought him was a sandwich, so he must have put his radish roses like under the bread. So
hoping
like,
he would see them, I guess. Like to one end, I don't know, but which I thought was kind of funny. Like I like the version of Blob in this. I think he's pretty cool.
Pietro too.
Yeah,
He's better this way. I like him here bossing everyone around. Like before when he was just part of the crew and kind of fell into the background, not so much.
Yeah, I do. Like, I've always liked Pietro and seeing him be the arrogant jerk, the best version of him that I find the arrogant jerk version. But I like that as a good guy. So now we're getting, the bad guy version of it, kind of, which is okay. But
he's going to have a change of heart.
You think so? I think all the Brotherhood are going to eventually go the way of the good guy. Eventually, like it'll be them against everyone teaming up against Apocalypse or something to that effect.
Oh yeah, probably.
Will be coming down the line. But I would hazard a guess.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so
where are we to? Where are we to?
It's pretty funny because he's like, Magneto is like, Magneto's put me in charge here. I'm not afraid of anybody. You all fall in the line. And then he sees Wanda walking the driveway and he's like, Wanda! And he like runs to hide.
Yeah. Her cape is hilarious because it doesn't seem to be particularly windy outside, but like her cape is flowing behind her.
Right. Yeah, well, that's the anger. It's the magic anger.
That's true. So she is magic.
I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? What evil?
I mean, I guess her telekinesis could be flowing her cape for her. Like she could be flowing her own cape. She'd never admit to that.
That's true. I guess that'd be like a side benefit of having certain mutant abilities. You can always look cooler than you normally could by having the wind always blowing your stuff around. So
comics need to get more into like mutant vanities, like specifically mutant vanities like that. Like everyone knows you're flowing your cape, Wanda. Like
you must have been pretty happy with this episode, being that it was pretty Toad centric. I know how much you like this version of Toad.
I am happy with this episode. I thought it was a lot of fun.
It was It was kind of nice to get.
But also advance the plot.
Yes, yeah, it's true. It does. But I'm interested to see where they go with it.
Yeah, I'm done all right.
Yeah, he's done with old Pietro.
So Wanda energy demands to know where they are, and Toad just basically tells her immediately after Pietro tells him not to tell her. Which is funny.
Pietro's in the closet.
Why would he even hide in the house? He could like probably be in Beijing in like 5 minutes.
I didn't get that either.
Yeah, I know, but anyway.
One plot hole in this episode. It's like, why is like, and even when they throw like Avalanche like sort of throws the couch at him and he just sort of ducks. I'm like, he could have like ran 10 circles around that couch as it was coming towards him.
Yeah, I know. But we'd have some kind of drama here otherwise.
Yeah.
What's the point, I suppose? So want to convince her brother. He admits that their dad only contacts them when basically he needs something. Toad tries hitting on Wanda. He questions what it'll take to be with her and is told that Wanda says you have to be a different person.
Baby cakes.
And earlier on when Nightcrawler was with his girlfriend, Toad witnessed him using the image inducer when he was hanging out eating flies by a garbage can. So he got an idea of what the image inducer does. Just going to play to this. So that gives him the spark of the gem of the idea that he can use the image inducer to become a different person.
Baby cakes just isn't working for him. It doesn't work on Wanda. She doesn't like that one.
The word baby, do you know any woman that would be cool with the term baby cakes?
Well, I think maybe he just should have mixed it up.
You think that using the term baby cakes was holding him back from getting with Wanda?
Yeah, I think he should have tried this one.
What's this? Baby cuddles again?
Should have tried baby cuddles.
Yeah, definitely worked for Juggernaut. He's
baby cuddles.
What's getting all the ladies?
Yeah, Juggernaut for sure.
For sure, Juggernaut's definitely ladies.
He's a ladies' man. Definitely.
Well, that version of Juggernaut maybe more than this one. This one doesn't seem to have as much personality as the one from the TAS show. Certainly does. Not that this one's bad or anything, but the other one's
generally the
larger than life character.
I don't think they give the villains much personality in this show so far.
Yeah. So we see,
except for the Brotherhood, of course.
Yeah. The scene actually reminds me a lot of a movie I watched last night as part of the movie I hosted at the bar. We watched the movie The Blob from 1988, which is a really great movie. But they have a great scene where these two guys go to the pharmacy. One guy's buying condoms, and basically the local priest is there, and the guy lies and says the condoms for his friend over there. These two like nervous to come buy them, and he's all mixed up, and he's trying to look like cool in front of, like not look like he's using them for himself in front of the priest. So he throws it all on his friend that's in the corner of the room. And the friend's like, come on, we'll be late for my date. And it just makes it look like it's kind of like what he's saying is really backing into what this guy is saying. And then the pharmacist and the priest are all kind of like, watching this guy and then buying the story this kid's saying. And then later on, when the guy at the back of the store didn't know what was going on, goes on his date, he goes to pick up his girlfriend and meets her girlfriend's dad, who is the pharmacist from the pharmacy, who's like, thinks that this guy's like, the sex crazed fiend that his friend made him out to be. So it makes for like an awkward scene. It's pretty funny. So anyway, yeah, we see some hijinks here where Kurt's image inducer isn't quite working. He's trying to get it fixed. So he teleports into the kitchen, surprising the mom by accident. I think he's going for Mrs. Robinson thing here, if you're familiar with that reference, or The Graduate. Anyway, and then of course he accidentally teleports back out here, not being seen teleporting, just seemingly being very fast and from getting from room to room, just sort of confusing the parents, which is pretty funny. Some great hijinks here. They have their meal. He gets the inducer to work. They have their meal. He is hanging out, helping do the dishes. When all of a sudden Toad busts through the window.
It's so good.
Like he waits for the least opportune time. Like, why not just get him when he's outside, or like on his own when he leaves the house? Like, why jump in and attack him in front of all these other people in their home? Like the least opportune
hilarious.
time.
It was hilarious.
He spits in the dad's face.
Yeah, so he has this crazy like sticky spit now. Is this the first time we've seen this, right?
Well, we've seen him do that in other things, in other shows.
Have we? Yeah, but not this.
In the movies, he spit the gunk in people's face before.
Yeah, I think this is maybe taken from the movie. I think the movie's out by this point. And
that version of Toad is wildly different than this one.
Yeah, but I think they took this from the movie.
Yeah, but I mean, does Toad in the comics done this? I feel like he has.
It depends on the version. Like they made him kind of like the movie version for a while in the comics. He was in like a street fighting.
Was he English?
Well, it's a comic book. Who knows?
That's true. Where's Toad supposed to be from in the comic? Like, you should know this. You're the
States.
Yeah, so in the comic or in the movie, of course, he's Ray Park and he's English. But
Mortimer Toynbee. Toynbees.
So, anywho, then there's a great little fight sequence here where, Toad then keeps switching image inducers, and Nightcrawler keeps avoiding. He keeps stealing the image inducer off of.
Oh no! Look at this. I'm wrong. He is supposed to be English in the comics. See, I never knew because it's a comic book and they never talk about it.
I guess so. Yeah. Well, Toynbee.
I mean, maybe the Mortimer Toynbee name, I guess, is supposed to give it away.
Does sound rather English, doesn't it?
From York, England.
Mortimer Toynbee.
Oh shit! I like that. I kind of like him better now in the comics now that I know he's British.
He's proper British. He probably got like a Cockney accent. That's the best accent in the world, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, why did I assume? I guess it's because in cartoons he always had like an American accent.
Seems to. Definitely in this one.
Well, even in like Pride of the X-Men and stuff, he was weird. It was like, but it still wasn't a British accent.
British.
Weird. Well, I learned something today.
You did.
About Toad, the beloved Mortimer Toynbee.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you're closer to Toad now?
Yeah, I do. And the name makes more sense.
I think I'm closer to Toad. Is that reference last night?
Yep.
Okay.
What about you, X-Goons? Anyone know Andre's laying down here?
Closer to God by 9 Inch Nails.
Toad is from England. Hanif's in there. It's been in the comics. Well, somehow I missed that.
Give him hell, Hanif.
Give me hell. What
so basically,
Toad fan I am.
This whole thing happens. Toad.
Yeah.
Toad runs away. Nightcrawler's left. Kurt's left to explain what happened. He's trying.
I think that's since the movie, though, Hanif, that he's a spit. Old school Toad never had that.
I feel he had the big long tongue though.
He always had that.
I definitely feel like Toad spit and shit's been around for a while.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I'll have to consult the comic books.
Does Toad? We can just ask the internet. Does Toad spit the goo in the comics?
Hanif just sent me his wiki page.
according to AI, Toad spits a sticky.
Don't AI anything on my show.
It's what happens when you Google something. It's the first thing that comes up. The AI overview.
I know I hate that.
But it's from the Wikipedia. It says, yes, Toad spits a sticky adhesive saliva in the comics. Those properties vary. In some comics, it's acidic and dissolves objects, while in others, the skin secretes paralyzing resin instead.
Yeah, but I think that came later.
All right, well, let's let it go for now, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so...
there it is. See, look, powers and abilities. Toad's physical abilities have gone through some changes over the years.
Everyone's has. Beast used to be a cat.
In the beginning, he just had increased endurance, leg strength, agility, reflexes, coordination, and balance, as well as he didn't even have the tongue. And then he had that after a while.
Now, secondary mutation.
And then as a further mutation, he got molted green skin and pointed ears. Yeah, they've been drawing him like that for a long time. But basically since the movies. Yeah.
I thought you spit and chip before the movies, maybe not. So anyway, Kurt's left to explain what's going on. Toad comes back very briefly, takes the inducer and gets away, leaving Kurt looking like his old blue self and really having to explain himself. As we see here. And then she's left.
It doesn't say. Let me continue here on
Are you
Toad
still
for a
talking
second.
about the fucking Toad spit? Let's let it go.
It doesn't say he doesn't spit in the comics, according to this page. He just secretes like a resin. But nothing about spitting anything here. So
Just reading his wiki page.
Yep.
Okay, well that's not necessarily true, like completely accurate either.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, adhesive saliva, it says. Never mind. But okay. Adhesive saliva. So his secondary mutation. All right. Never mind.
Apparently, he can also light his tongue on fire, according to the wiki link.
What?
This was the last line in his powers and abilities. So, anywho, we see Wanda trying to find her dad, and as she goes out to the Alps, she keeps getting approached by various men who try to hit on her, and then she quickly discovers that they are Toad using the image inducer because he says Toad-like things like baby cakes.
Baby cake. He should try baby cuddles. She never would have figured it out.
She calls her baby cake. She throws him out of the thing, and then like there's other people she keeps meeting, and then as he eventually accidentally lets the cat out of the bag, she tosses him out of the various places. Great little bit of comedy. Here. But then noticing Pyro, I believe she sees him. Ski
Had to be Pyro with a
snowboarding.
ski get up like that.
She jumps off and starts going after him. But then Toad, of course, was the last guy talking to her before she jumped off. So he, of course, follows because he was getting closer.
And Magneto's just like hanging out here in a giant orb or something. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, he's got like this little spot on the mountain somewhere.
Out in the ski resort.
Yep. She, Scarlet Witch gets taken by this gas,
Another
knocks her out and brings her in. Yeah, it's kind of reminds me of that show, The Prisoner from the 60s, which is probably a very dated reference for most people watching this show, but there's a lot of orb business going on in that show.
Oh, we have a lot of 80-plus-year-olds watching our show. Don't you worry about that.
All right. Hey, I'm a 40-year-old. I know what The Prisoner is, so hey, be cultured. Have you ever watched The Prisoner?
No.
You would love it. It's a great show. It's definitely a Devon show. It's from the 60s.
Okay.
It's only like 17 episodes.
Is it witty?
Yeah, pretty much. It's Patrick McGowan.
Some wit.
Patrick McGowan's in it, who was on like Danger Man, which is an old show too. But he was really famous for being in English movies and TV shows. This one is probably one of the ones he's most famous for. But you may know him as a modern movie viewer as the King in Braveheart. That was the one with the gay son that he tossed out the window. That's Patrick McGowan. Also, if you recall,
Longshanks.
If you also recall the movie The Phantom, starring Billy Zane,
Love that movie.
He is the Billy Zane's father, the previous Phantom, who appears to him as a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, Patrick McGowan. So, anyway,
Phantom rated movie.
Good question. Another question: where does Toad? The place is shitty. They don't seem to have a lot of money. Yet Toad gets back to the States from like the Swiss Alps. I'm guessing is where he is, or maybe he's in Colorado.
No, they said they were going to the ski hill that's
Colorado?
closest to them.
What, Magneto's just hanging out in New York?
Yeah, it's just like upstate or whatever.
Weird. Okay. So anyway, Toad gets back and needs Kurt's help. Promises to give him back the image inducer if he helps. So inside the sphere, we see Eric. Let me get back to this. We see Magneto trying to get her to come to his side, saying that putting her in that home was the hardest thing he ever had to do. She doesn't believe him. And then he establishes Mastermind, who he has on his side. We also see his little legion of Brotherhood people.
He's like, okay, actually, reconnecting with Pietro was the hardest thing I had to do. But after that...
So he uses Mastermind to rewrite her memory so she doesn't have negative ones of Magneto or is upset by them anymore.
Surprising it works on the Scarlet Witch. It probably won't for long.
So we see basically them sneaking in to the place using the image inducer. Gim and Pyro walk around the corners of the teleporting. They jump into the room where Klaus picking up boxes. He hears them, turns around, only sees their feet go behind a crate. Starts walking towards the crate. He goes around the corner, only sees his teleportation smoke. So he's not sure. They're just kind of circumventing getting caught. They do manage to get her and get out. Magneto asks if the process was done. Mastermind says yes. He says, well, then let them go then. So then we see back at the ski resort. Wanda wakes back up. She kisses Eric, the ski instructor she met earlier, but of course it's Toad. The inducer fails. Wanda discovers the guy. She kisses Toad in the sky. She hits him, but then Kurt reminds her that he did he went above and beyond to save her. He didn't have to, but he did, and which makes her feel a little softer towards him. He smiles at her, but then eats a fly that goes by. He just can't help himself. And he does a good
man. I'm my own worst enemy.
Yeah, I was gonna say he has that line too, which is great. I'm my own worst enemy.
Flies are just so delicious.
I don't think my Toad voice is that bad, actually. I have to work on that. So Kurt and Amanda continue. So then we see Kurt get back to Amanda, who's been banned from dating Amanda. But she says she doesn't care what her parents say. She's going to stay with him because they don't know her like she does. They say at the Brotherhood house, Wanda is still in a bit of a confused state, that her memories are altered. Toad goes to tell her what she was mad about, but then Pietro takes him away. Says that she's much happier and everybody's much safer now. And because of this, she'll be around a lot longer. She won't run off if she doesn't have these memories, which makes Toad happier, thinking that she'll be there. So
his baby is here to stay.
Yeah, so he decides to accept the new normal and goes on. End of episode.
Okay, I keep my mouth shut. Besides, if she can get over hating her father, then there's hope for me yet.
I love that ending. T-O-A-D.
They were playing, I believe, a version of that song when him and Kurt were fighting too. Like there's a song that was playing that was pretty like a rappy, heavy song that I think might have been the same one.
It was the same one because when he comes back and steals the inducer from him, it plays again for a second.
Yeah,
it's that boom, 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 boom.
You should get it's a great song. You should get it for on here. It's ridiculous, but it's fun. You know what I love is that like some rap band in the early 2000s got a contract to write a song about Toad.
I love it. You know what we forgot to do?
Previously on X-Men Evolution. I want us back in production ASAP. Powerade suddenly became a lot more valuable.
Some serious coinage there in that Powerade. That's why they're a great sponsor of our show. Thank you, Powerade, for all that you do.
Devin, you should share this. If you go to YouTube, Toad, the TOAD Toad's theme is available. The full song, and there's a music video that they made to go with it.
Oh my God.
It's 1 minute and 41 minutes long.
I'm going to have to check that out sometime.
We should share it on the page, on the Facebook page.
We can't play that. It's copyright rights.
No, we can share the YouTube clip on the Facebook page, and people can follow it and look at it themselves on YouTube.
Oh, the link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's write it up. There, here, I'll put it. Oh, can I make it a comment?
No, no.
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
There you go. It's a comment now on this thread. There
there
you
it
go.
is, everyone.
I forgot I have all the powers now that I have access to the StreamYard.
Yeah, can you go to media assets and stuff like that too?
Probably.
Yeah, like if you just
Oh
go
yeah,
to
it's all
there.
there.
Yeah, so if you just go to banners, you can write any banner you want and bring it up on the screen.
I can do any banner I want.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
I can make my own banners.
Yeah.
Those are overlays, aren't they? Is there something called banner?
Overlays?
Oh, I see banner.
Banners.
Oh, interesting. How do I make a new one?
You go to the bottom.
Create a banner.
Yeah. He's gonna put something obscene. People, brace yourselves. Get all the children out of the room now. I know people watch our show as a oh
Success.
no, I'm not even gonna say that out loud. The audio only people don't need to hear that. They don't need to hear that at all.
I love that we have access to these.
Oh, what?
No, I'll get
I
rid of
smell and you rule.
them.
What is this? What
It's
is
the
this?
truth. It's the unbridled truth that the people need to hear.
The truth.
It's the truth. God damn you.
I can't handle the truth.
Mm.
Well, that's something. There you go. You have all the power. I'm gonna get heckled by my own banners now.
I'm drinking delicious, our compliments, sparkling water. The good people of the Sobeys Corporation see this and send me crates of it
Or sponsor our show. We would accept
by
that.
sending me soda water. I'm just
There's got to be a better way.
no, I just live rich in soda
How
water.
shall we proceed, sir? By making a call.
X ratings. I think, like, you know, kind of for the most part, qualitatively, it might be an 8, but since it was so much tone, I'm going to give it a 9. And a lot of Nightcrawler, and that's cool too.
Yeah, it was a pretty like the whole fight sequence was really fun.
Mhm.
You know, advancing the story a little was good. All that was fine. So yeah, I'd say nine's fair. I liked it. It was definitely a fun episode. Toad I've warmed up to Toad a little bit. I do like him. I never really disliked him, but it was fun seeing a little more Toad specific.
He's got heart. It's just
having him and Nightcrawler team up was a fun thing too. So.
Yeah, after a fight, like you get a little scrappy poo and then a team up.
Yeah, like I said, the stakes aren't too high with the intermutant battles unless it gets to like a Magneto episode. But
No, I think it's
like
supposed
that.
to
They're
come
almost
off
like
as
rivals more than
yeah,
horrible.
like high school. Like it's more supposed to look like high school squabbling and stuff. I think. Let's have a little fight, like that guy from that movie we watched at your party. You and I, we're gonna have a fight.
Run away. I'll be under your bed. Go home. I'll be under your bed.
Look, man, we're gonna have a fight. Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah, great movie. What's it called again?
3 o'clock high.
3 o'clock high. Check that out, everyone. All right, moving on.
There's no point.
There's no point.
There's no point. There's 10 of them. All right. Well, I'll go first. Just because we were just talking about the scene and the characters. There's nothing beats this episode is another example of the fact that nothing beats a crazy teleporting Nightcrawler scene. Like when he's just teleporting all over the house, trying to avoid everybody with his inducer fritzing out and stuff, and scares the mom and like back into the other room, and just like it was. And then again with the fighting with Toad, so good. It's so fun to watch him teleport around. That's why that scene from X2 still like lives on as like probably the best scene in all the X-Men movies.
Well, with him coming back in the Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday, we might see some fun teleportation action again.
Well, I think so, because apparently the rumor has it he's supposed to have a big scrap with Mr. Fantastic.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Really? Where's this rumor coming from?
Rumors are sprinkling out a Doomsday, because I think it's like mostly done filming, if not done.
I think they finally showed Robert Downey Jr. in the armor too. Not wearing the mask.
They showed the. I don't know if that's actually him, but I think they showed the design of it.
No,
I
but
think
I
people
think
got it off of some licensed product or something.
I thought there's a Vanity Fair cover.
Oh,
with
maybe
him.
that's what it was. It looks awesome.
Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just an AI image.
I don't think it was
Just-
AI.
No, there's some Vanity Fair image that was like the cover that had him in the costume, but like holding the mask. But I'm not seeing anything about it now, so I'm guessing it was it was on social media. So I'm guessing it was an AI thing.
I saw something different. I thought like people, I think, got it off some.
Yes, I saw that. The China. It was from a poster in China or something.
Oh yeah, look good.
Yeah, it does look good.
So yeah, that was my X point. Just teleporting Nightcrawler scenes, still always awesome.
Yeah, 100%.
And like in X-Men 97 too, when he comes in with the swords and helps Wolverine out. Oh, and he's teleporting all around. So good.
100%. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Oh yeah, that's your X point number one. Number two,
there's no point, Andre.
My X point is the music in this episode is really fun. They have this like super Italian music. It's like it sounds like The Godfather when they start, and you see Mastermind walking around just doing his Mastermind thing.
I thought it was French. I thought he was in
It sounded
France.
Italian to me.
Hmm.
I'm not saying I'm right, but it definitely sounded like Italian to me. Let's see if the thing I was reading and Toad Wardrobe. Let's see, the thing I looked at earlier had the info on that in it. Toad, oh no!
Like I'm sure I saw a baguette. That's
Are you?
how
Are
you
you
know
sure?
it's France.
Might have been a flag in the way. It says, as Mastermind roams the streets of Italy.
Okay, never mind. What are these Italians doing with these baguettes?
So yeah, that music was cool. I noticed a lot of the music this episode, the super Italian music for that part. Also the Toad song, which of course we hear quite significantly in this episode. So it was a fun upgrade in the music in this episode too. That was really neat.
Yep. Good X point. All right, my next one. So we should probably talk about Margali a little bit. In this, mother of Amanda Sefton. Also, mother of Amanda Sefton in the comics. Amanda's name was originally Jermaine. So what Margali named her. Jermaine. I think it's probably said different in French, but we'll say Jermaine. But also, of course, as I may have mentioned before, in the comics, Nightcrawler was also raised by Margali. So he actually was raised with Amanda Sefton, and then they like dated later and stuff. It's kind of weird. But yeah, so Margali was his stepmother in the comics. So they're obviously not going that route here. So interesting. And she's very magical, like hanging out with like Agatha Harkness and stuff. So that's why I say like Amanda Sefton. I feel like if they're going to introduce Margali as well, they're going to do something with the magic there. I think.
C'est possible.
Yeah. Margali's Vardos in the comics. Or Zardos? No, Zardos. Zardos.
My second point is that when Quicksilver lights up, when Pyro lights up the bridge, you can see the same Bulldog trucking truck on the bridge from when Rogue and Kitty hitched a ride in from the previous episode. Or it's the previous episode, episode 4, they sneak into the truck. Yeah, it's the same truck as on the bridge.
Huh. Good callback.
Mm.
All right.
Fun little callback. I like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's a theory for you. So the horses, the flaming horses.
I was going to say that's this one too, but you go ahead.
There was 4 of them.
Yeah, possibly.
That's the first like nod towards Apocalypse is coming.
Well, if you'll notice, if Apocalypse is coming, it's connected to Magneto. Magneto, Colossus, Pyro, Gambit. There's 4 horsemen right there.
Oh,
if they could be the 4 horsemen of Apocalypse if they're going to tie these two
be.
Together.
Oh, I bet you that's what's going to happen. Well, yeah. I bet you that is what's going to happen. Like I could see them definitely making Gambit a horseman in this show.
My third point, Pietro's watching Crocodile Hunter when everyone is fawning over him, which I thought was pretty funny.
I was wondering what he's watching. Like some eyes like bulge out of his head or something.
He's getting like attacked by a snake when he's watching.
Oh, that was happening?
Yeah.
It's Crocodile Hunter.
I guess this is pre the death of Steve Irwin, I'm assuming.
All right.
Crikey. Steve Irwin death date is 2006. So yeah, this will be before he died.
Okay. Well, my next point. So I thought it was clever. So when they go to, because even with his inducer, Nightcrawler still has like the weird hands. So when Amanda Seyfried's father goes to shake his hand, that's when he's just like, "Oh, I brought flowers for." Well, he messes it up. He's like, "For you, no, your wife," like whatever. But like, I think that was like intentional by the writers, making it intentional that Nightcrawler brought that as a way to not shake hands. Like he needed to have something in his hand to pass instead of shaking hands to make it not awkward. Like I thought that was he was thinking ahead there, and that was really smart. Because it worked.
I was going to look this up. This can't be true. So the actor that did the voice of Mastermind in this episode, his name is Campbell Lane. He was born in Montreal. He died in 2014 of lung cancer at the age of 78 in Vancouver. It says he was married to Diane Lane in 1981. I don't know if that can't be true.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, I guess I could look it up. But Diane Lane he was married to Josh Brolin. Is that right?
No.
She was married to somebody.
Josh Brolin's quite a little bit younger than Diane Lane.
I don't know.
You mean James Brolin?
No. She was married to Josh Brolin. She's not younger. She was like Judge Hershey in.
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Yeah, I think you are. Let me see if it says her personal life here. She's with Christopher Lambert.
Christopher Lambert, the Highlander himself.
They were married.
Raiden.
They divorced in 94.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it might be a different Diane Lane. Because it must be just a different woman named Diane Lane. He had 8 children. But he provided a lot of voice work in Canada. Mostly he did the voice of Baloo in The Adventures of Mowgli.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I used to watch that show. Well, my last point. What one? I'll just say them both. The one I like, Toad's plight in this episode just kind of reminds me of the way he kept getting rejected, but like still being so hopeful. Just reminded me of Dumb and Dumber. Just like, so you're saying
I was going to say that too. I was going to say that as my last point too.
Were you really?
Yeah. So you're saying there's a chance.
You're saying there's a chance. Because she's like, you could be somebody else. And he's just like, yeah, you're saying there's a chance I could be somebody else.
Well, at the end when they're like, if she going to forgive Magneto, there's a chance for me.
Yeah. But, well, my other exploit, I might as well say it. Like, I feel like it's kind of like in reference to last episode. I feel like the Spike storyline would have been better in TAS, actually. So, like, you still make Spike like well, I guess it doesn't really make sense, Mijnari, but like she is American family too, so Spike could still be like a nephew from the American family, her father's side. Mm-hmm. And then he still becomes a Morlock, but it's like weird because like she's the leader of the Morlocks in TAS. But man. And then they feel abandoned by her like later in the series because she doesn't come back and check on them ever and stuff. So like she there would be like doubles, like he would feel like abandoned, that his aunt abandoned him, but also the leader of the Morlocks abandoned him. So there'd be like this double element there. I don't know. I think it would have worked better.
I was going to talk about a few other things about. I'll use my last next point to continue talking about Campbell Lane. So I just found out some other things that are connected to him. Which because the thing I was looking at before was like specifically just voice acting, so it didn't talk about his other roles. He's been in a lot of stuff. So it's a voice role. He's been in video games. He did a bunch of video game. He's in Frogger. Homeworld.
What is the voice in Frogger? Like
Frogger
Ribbit?
2, Frogger Beyond
Right.
from 2002. He's a forest elder. I'm guessing they go deep into it.
Okay.
But he's on voice roles. He did Action Man, X-Men Evolution, Beast Wars. He was Rampage. in Beast Wars.
They've answered the question all we 80s kids had, which was,
What was
why
the
does the
other side of
Frogger cross the road?
Yeah. He was Skeletor in the New Adventures of He-Man. Remember when he had the ponytail, like the younger He-Man?
Wow, he does a lot of like newer versions of like classically voiced characters.
The
Like,
RoboCop TV series, he's Alpha Prime. But on television, in roles, he's on Battlestar Galactica, Razor. He was the Cylon first hybrid. He was
the
on
new one? Not the new Battlestar.
Yeah, the new one from 2007.
He was who?
From the TV movie Razor. Remember that one that was like the one with the other
Oh,
Battlestar?
yeah. I only watched it once, though. It didn't really stand up to like the quality of the rest of it. Really.
He Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. He did a voice segment, he's on the X-Files. He was one of the committee chairmen, and then different roles. But he does have. I'm gonna say the best one for last. But he in film roles, he's in Stargate Continuum. He was in. I'm just gonna name the good ones: Scary Movie 4, Dreamcatcher, Along Came a Spider, 3,000 Miles to Graceland, MVP, Most Valuable Primate, Mr. Magoo. Look Who's Talking Now, Cool Runnings, Needful
I forgot
Things.
they remade Mr. Magoo. Wasn't it Walter Matthau?
No, it was Leslie Nielsen.
Right.
Cool Runnings, Needful Things. Cool
Cool Runnings. Who is he in Cool Runnings?
He's Schindler. I don't know who that is, but another comic book reference is in the Nick Fury Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. made for TV film from 1998, starring David Hasselhoff.
It's a great
He
film.
played Baron Wolfgang von Strucker.
Oh, Strucker. Nice.
So, leader of Hydra.
I'm just going to look this guy up so I can see his face. Because you've talked so much about him. Campbell Lane. Oh, this guy.
Oh, this guy. I'll make, since I was just expanding on my previous point, I'll just say the point that all of the Toad getting caught trying to kiss her and her throwing him away reminded me very much of the Looney Tunes, which I thought was fun. So,
yeah, that too.
You know, whenever Bugs Bunny like is kissing Frail or Fudd when he thinks it's like a lady or something else, and then all that stuff seems to be it's kind of a fun nod to that.
There's a lot of fun nods in this show.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was our X points.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess that means it's time for. We're gonna check it. We're checking it. You didn't check it?
No, I'm just trying to think what movie to pick.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Yeah, we are. You're showing it.
Hey, check it.
Oh,
I did
the sub theme. I guess I don't have that here.
I don't have the comic with me because I left it in the other room. But for my birthday, a friend of mine gave me a graphic novel, which I was very taken with. It was a Boom Studios comic that I really, really loved. It's called Rare Flavors. It's by let's see if I can. I'll give you. It's by Ram V. And Felipe Andrade. I'll just read what the blurb is on Penguin Books.
That last name is usually pronounced Andrade.
Andrade?
Andrade.
Not according to WWE superstar Andrade.
Oh, well, never mind.
Ex-husband of Charlotte Flair now. But I don't know. That's how they pronounce it on WWE. Discover the tantalizing tale of Reuben Baksh, Baksh, a demonic Rakshasa with a down-to-earth dream of being the next Anthony Bourdain. To achieve his vision, Reuben enlists Mo, a filmmaker who has seen better days, to document the world-renowned cuisine of India and the people behind its glorious food. It's a very touching story, in my opinion. It's dark. It makes for a really good movie, which is kind of demon from like Indian mythology that apparently is in there if you go, you know where to look. Survived and lived through the ages eating food and people. But the people are sort of like, he finds the people beautiful and their stories delicious. And by consuming their bodies, he's consuming their stories. And it's actually kind of like a sweet thing, even though it's kind of horrific. And there are these two monster hunters that are chasing him, and this filmmaker that's helping him make this documentary movie about things. But it really ties into like the memory of food, of making food, the history of it, the people, and memories of like, you know, being close with people while eating or making food together. And it's touching. It's sweet. It's a very, very good book. I'd highly suggest it.
Cool.
Rare flavors. Check it out.
Some X-Men. For one, since it's her first appearance in this episode, check out, and I actually don't have a copy of this issue yet, but check out X-Men Annual number 4.
It's not
Big
strange
team
doing
up
all
with-
up in the X-Men's business.
Yeah, doing all up in the annuals, they would do fun stuff like that. And yeah, so Margali debuts in that one. But I picked up a couple comics off the Facebook Marketplace.
What?
Yeah, I did. Didn't do too bad either. So I got here Uncanny X-Men 135 and 136 right up in the Dark Phoenix saga, right at the end. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. But of particular note, this one, though a different character in this show, is the first appearance of Senator Kelly.
Ah.
Number 136 is. So, yep. Good missing pieces to the collection. Filled in there. And can I point out this awesome poster behind me that my buddy Sam, creator of Railer Ray, made? You see this Scorpius? It's pretty cool. It's Scorpius from Farscape, and it says "Good vibes only."
I had to watch Farscape someday.
Oh, you've never seen it? Oh
No.
man, I think you would love it. Actually,
Seems
it's
like
amazing.
something I would like based on what I've heard.
It's probably like the second best show ever. Second or
Ever?
third.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
high.
probably.
High praise.
Yeah, man, it's like right up there with Deep Space Nine, X-Men, and Battlestar Galactica.
And don't forget X-Men Generation X, the TV show pilot. One of the best TV shows ever made.
We counted that as a movie in our review series.
We did. We certainly did. It was a TV movie. It was still a movie.
I think the amount
Back to our pilot, but
the amount of unconditional love that Jameel Robinson has for that movie makes it a movie.
Jameel does love that movie. Rightfully
He
so.
loves it.
I'm glad he does.
Pretty sure he gave it like a 14 out of 10.
Yeah, a very natural love for that. But you know,
It's got Jubilee, sort
also-
of.
Yeah. Sort of. It's a woman calling herself Jubilee, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a wild movie. Very wild. But
There's a lovely young white lady calling herself Jubilee. In
That's true.
But, you know, not her fault, I guess. Alison Court didn't realize she was playing an Asian character. So.
Yeah, why would they know, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, check it. Check out some X-Men.
Boom, boom,
Why not?
boom, 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 boom.
So now we're where we thought we were a second ago. There we go.
But I
Because
like
Andre likes movies.
which is fine.
What movie to suggest? This is tough. So I watched quite a few recently. I saw a couple for the film fest in Halifax on Sunday.
Is there a film festival in town?
Yeah, the Atlantic Film Fest happens every year.
Oh, I didn't know.
I should let you know. I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
But
I got no
yeah.
time to go see movies anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say. There's a couple of movies I saw, none of which I would say were like the greatest movies that I've ever seen, but there's one that. Do you ever see a movie that you like a lot about it, but you find it hard to recommend to other people because you don't think they would like it as much?
Apparently, Medicine Man.
Yeah. I don't think that's my wife likes that movie, so I don't think it's.
Oh, okay, good.
I've never seen it, so.
Well,
There's this movie. I wouldn't call it a great movie. I think the idea is better than the movie itself, but it's called Portal to Hell. And it's about a guy who works for a company that calls people up to try to get them to pay their medical debt in the States. And at the local laundromat, a portal to hell opens in a dryer, at the laundromat, and then he tries to figure out why the portal to hell came. And it's kind of it meets a demon voiced by Richard Kind, the actor, who explains that this guy's neighbor, played by Keith David, in a very good role actually, is going to be
Julian
dragged.
Joyce and Keith David
Is going to be dragged to hell very soon when he dies from the cancer that's killing him, and the neighbor tries to stop that from happening by finding other people to put in the portal. He's told if he can get three other souls, they'll let the other guy live. So it's kind of about forgiveness, forgiving yourself, not letting grief and anger and guilt ruin the life you're living. And it's the themes of that and the way they go about it are pretty cool. I would not say it's a perfect movie. It has a lot of faults, but somehow it does still hit you in the old feels at the right spot. But the movie I would probably really suggest is Splitsville, which is a comedy that came out recently. By the guys that made the movie The Climb. It's kind of a European style comedy, like an old style European French comedy, where like all the people end up sleeping with each other, one of those sort of things. But it's good. It's really fun, and it's quirky, it's heartfelt, and I really dug that show too. So check that one out as well. Splitsville, and if you're freaky, Portal to Hell. But only if you're freaky.
Yeah, exactly. Well. Why don't we
tell me something about gardening?
I can always talk about gardening. You should see my blackberries this year. Apples, I tell you.
Blackberries
sweet
in the of night.
And sweet as what?
Do you get that music reference?
I didn't hear you. What was it?
Oh my god! Come on, man.
I was talking about blackberries, man.
I was all up in my blackberry. I said blackberry singing in the dead of night. Take these
blackbird,
wings.
of course.
Take these
all my
and
life.
learn to fly.
Only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird, fly.
There you go, blackberry.
I don't know. I was hoping to join you on the set of From. I did an audition, but I don't know. Haven't heard back.
How did you get a speaking? Well, maybe because I'm one of the From people, the Colony House people. I don't. Is it what's the role?
It was like a.
Oh, you can't say.
Yeah.
I did see that, but I couldn't apply because of the being a Colony House.
Yeah,
person.
you're already in there.
Yeah.
You're already in there.
Speaking of which, I think I'm doing that on. Also, you probably shouldn't say what role you're trying for. If they heard you, you could get some trouble.
No, I would. Oh well.
So
really?
yeah,
I didn't say anything about it. Like anyone can see that part
just
right on their website.
No, but even just saying what you're. Yeah, I suppose so. It's funny. You'd think like more people would do that, like people that are like hounds for stories from these shows. Trying to find out whatever they can to report on these entertainment sites about that.
I mean, where do we think all these leaks come from? Maybe they are.
Well, some are more specific than they're looking for someone to play this role. But yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be sweet. I think I'm doing that again on Thursday. I think, and then maybe some more next week. It's been hectic. It's been busy. I'm trying to catch up on work, but I can't. I got another DJ gig coming up. I got to get ready for
DJ Mindworm.
Yeah, that's right. I like that. I think I'm gonna stick with it. What do you think? I was gonna do Mastermind, but somebody else already used that.
You didn't like Mixer Negatives?
Mixer Negative is not bad. Oh, that is pretty good. Did you suggest that one?
Yeah, I suggested that one. You're like, what are some superhero characters? And
I must have missed that one.
Negative.
I must have missed that one. I think I kind of like Mindworm though.
You don't want to be perceived as negative.
Mixer Negative, Mixer Positive, yeah. But I think Mixer Negative, it just sounds cool.
It sounds cool, yeah.
Like even regardless of that's a tight one. I might have to go with that. I wanted like a really old, like the Kangaroo or something, right? But nothing that was like just something kind of Kane or Moreland, but like something that was obviously like Hypno Hustler, or Rocket Racer or something like that.
Rocket Racer, there's a classic character right there.
Or the Prowler. But he's kind of been
revitalized.
The forefront. Yeah, the forefront enough.
Yeah. Yeah, Mixer Negatives. That was definitely Best
That
ones.
that actually does sound kind of cool. It sounds like an evil robot.
Oh, here we go. What's the other one? Oh, I also said Jack of Hearts, and you could call him Jack of Beats. Jack of Beats.
He's Jack Rockin' Beats. You know that Block Rockin' Beats song?
Just another one of them block rockin' beats.
Yeah, you got it.
Just another one of them block rockin' beats. Yeah, I remember that one.
There you go. That was.
I was cool. No, I
Chemical
was never
Brothers.
cool. I was never cool. Yeah, that was Chemical Brothers, I think.
Yeah.
Just another one of them block rockin' beats.
Beats.
Well,
Yes, sir.
should we get out of here?
Yeah, why not?
Why not, eh? Well, let's do our homework first, I suppose.
Oh, right. Your homework is to watch.
You wanted to see us, Professor?
Yes, I have a very special assignment. It'll be challenging, so I need someone with nerves of steel.
Steel. I got him. And buns of steel.
Using the Suzanne Summer tapes.
Wait, you're forgetting your homework.
Your homework is to watch episode 8 of season 3 of X-Men Evolution, entitled Self-Possessed, in which it looks like we get a rogue-centric storyline in this one.
Feels like it's been a while. So much her in the first season, and I feel like they've been kind of ignoring Rogue a bit.
We see the return of Risty Wild. We also see, I do believe we see the debut of Dazzler in this episode as well.
No way. Fun.
Seemings like Dazzler.
The Disco Dazzler.
Oh, maybe not. No, maybe not. The kids are at a rock show, but I think.
Is it a Dazzler show?
I don't think so. It's a dude.
Lila Cheney, maybe? Oh, no.
It's a dude. Looks like Sabretooth as well as in the episode.
He's back. We're going to get to update the scores. Him and Wolverine are going to scrap it out again.
We see Quicksilver. We see Mystique. Wolverine in his new outfit, which I don't like as much as the old outfit. Yeah. Looks like a very rogue-centric episode. Also with Mystique, also Wolverine. So yeah, also looks like maybe the return of Destiny as well. So yeah,
cool. Let's go on that one.
Check
it out here next week. But watch it for yourself first, and then come talk about it with us.
That's right. Make your own decisions. I don't know why that reminded me. Remember Greg Giraldo, the comedian? He died with like a drug overdose 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He used
Quite a few years ago.
he had this joke where he was saying how he's like, it was right around not 9/11, but not too long after it, where he was like, he goes, it's a hard world, it's hard to explain what's going on to people. He's like, I came down one morning and my son was at the table and I was he was looking at the paper and he said, Daddy, why do the bad men hate us? Why do they hate us so much? And I looked at him, and it brought a tear to my eye. I said, he's 18 years old. I said, what kind of idiot am I raising here? He's like, read a paper, form your own opinions. Yeah. I always thought that was funny. Yeah.
I think Canadians of our generation are generally pretty well versed in stand-up comedians, thanks to the Just for Laughs TV
That's
show.
True. You watched a lot there.
Oh yeah, man! I watched a lot of Just for Laughs back in the day. That's for sure. It was on right after school. You go home and just have a laugh. Have a laugh.
Have a laugh.
Exactly. You can also follow us on YouTube while you're laughing. Or Facebook or Twitch. Not to be confused with LARPing. This is LARPing. This is live action role fantasies. Contact us at xmenreviewshow@gmail.com. Support the show over at patreon.com/xmenreviewshow. Get some sweet merch over there, or you can get merch over at redbubble.com/people/xmenreviewshow/shop. There's a lot of sh sounds in that. And find our audio-only version wherever you get your podcasts, of course. And we are Mutant and proud part of Swear to Pod, the network of podcasts. Anything else to say to the people?
No, just to check out the Graphic Histories podcast.
Right. Let's hold on.
You do forget to do that a lot, and therefore it makes me think you hate it, and therefore me. So
I am an avid listener of the Graphic Histories podcast. I just finished the episode with Lee Ferguson.
that's right, which is our newest episode. Just dropped. Check that out.
Oh no, my Galactus ran out of batteries.
He hungers.
He does.
He does. And then next episode drops on Monday with
Do we know?
yes, we do. It's already filmed and ready to go. Linda
Lessman Reinhold.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah, great chat. Very cool chat.
Glad that one finally happened. That's a good
Classic colorist from Marvel, and
one. Sure.
does worked on pretty much every fucking crazy Marvel book from that you can name. She worked on it, so
Legend.
very cool.
I'd say.
Yeah, but yeah, very cool.
Yep. And while you're at it, you can also check out, the other cool podcasts on our network, like the BS Bargain Bin, the Cuters of Trek, and the Independent Wrestling Profiles. And catch X time.
Next time.
Finally.
Okay, I'll leave.
Okay, I'll leave. So
Sad, isn't it?
This program is a proud part of the Swear to Pod Network.